Welcome to Order Fulfillment Pricing Overview by eFulfillment Service. eFulfillment Service is an e-commerce fulfillment company with 20 years of experience, and today we'd like to share our experience in the fundamentals of working with third-party logistics companies, or 3PLs. As we work through our advice, we'll share what to search for, the best policies, what to expect, and what to watch out for, practices that you should avoid. Watch out for setup fees. Some fulfillment companies ask you to pay setup fees. It's a sign that their systems might be difficult and time-consuming. And setup fees are the first indicator that this 3PL wants to put the burden on you. Expect to pay for counting, inspecting, and putting away your inventory at your 3PL. If a fulfillment center offers free receiving, then the cost of that is built into other fees. You could end up supporting the work related to receiving the larger shipments of other companies. The fair method is based on how much inventory you send, either an hourly rate or by the piece, where you're charged for processing the volume of your inventory. Before you sign up with a fulfillment center, find out if they limit SKU counts. Some companies don't want to manage size and color combinations, as an example. For storage, expect to pay by the cubic foot. And in general, a bin is a cubic foot. You'll want to search for low storage rates. Where real estate is expensive, like cities and ocean coastlines, so is storage. So look for a fulfillment center that is located where they can reach your customers easily and they don't pay a premium for rent, so that you don't pay a premium for storage. And find a fulfillment center that updates your storage regularly. If you sold a pallet of products the first week of the month, you shouldn't have to pay 3 more weeks of storage. At eFulfillment Service, we update our inventory weekly. In our 20 years of serving online retailers, eFulfillment has seen order processing policies that you should watch out for. Order minimums. Order minimums are especially challenging for startups, entrepreneurs, and overseas companies looking to launch in a new country. It's your job to be optimistic about your sales volume, but many unforeseen delays can stall your takeoff. If a 3PL requires a minimum of 50 orders per month and your website isn't ready yet, or you only hit 30 orders in the off-season, you'll pay to process orders you didn't sell. Watch out for do-it-yourself onboarding. This is not a feature that fulfillment centers advertise, but if you ask who will be your ongoing contact and the answer is a link to the knowledge base, that is a super big clue that you are about to be sold DIY onboarding. You need to ask how you can reach a person and what will the expected response time be, and make sure that those options are available to you after the sales process. Here's what you should expect to pay for order processing. Pick fees, or sometimes called pick and pack fees, are usually a nominal per order fee. It covers the activity of pulling your inventory out of storage and packing it for shipping. Most of the time, those fees will include the first item of an order. Some companies will include more than one item in those initial pick and pack fees, and we've seen up to 5 items covered. For items beyond that, you can expect an even smaller per item fee, and most often that's for each item after the first one. You're going to want to search for a company that provides you with free or very low cost packaging. It's an awful surprise to learn that you need to incorporate another couple bucks into your fixed costs to cover a box on top of a pick and pack fee. So ask up front, how much is packaging? At eFulfillment Service, we have a long list of stock packages at no additional cost to our clients. The fulfillment marketplace has changed, and many companies now have minimum invoice requirements, very similar to minimum order requirements. If the minimum is $1,000 and your pick, pack, and storage fees only reach $700, you'll pay an additional $300 just for the privilege of working with that company. Many companies started requiring these minimums to force out smaller clients in favor of higher volume sellers. In the article, we include a list of some fulfillment centers and their minimum invoice requirements. Order delivery pricing. What should you pay for shipping? We've been shipping orders directly to consumers for internet merchants since 2001, and many of our clients have come to us after they've been burned by what we call discount shipping rate bait. Watch out for companies that will win you over with deep shipping discounts and make up for it with shoddy service, shipping errors, missing inventory, and insufficient reporting. You should expect to have shipping carrier choices, not just whether you can use the U.S. Postal Service and FedEx, but also which services from those carriers. As an example, some merchants prefer not to use SmartPost. And you should be able to get the best rate for the service among those options. So if you're offering your customers 2 to 5 day delivery, your fulfillment center's technology should get you the best rate from the U.S. Postal Service First Class, U.S. Postal Service Priority, FedEx Ground, or FedEx Home Delivery, and it should be based on the size and weight of your packed order. eFulfillment Services Smart Rate Selector allows you to define the services you want to offer. Our tool gives you the best rates automatically. No need to rate shop, we do it for you. Also, get a fulfillment center that provides you with the services that fit where you are and where you will be. To find a 3PL that can scale up as you grow, find out if they have clients that are bigger than you. But also look for a company that will allow you to have an off-season without penalty. eFulfillment Services Stewardship Program automatically adjusts to our clients' reduction in order volume and inventory. You don't have to ask for it, and we think you deserve it. Finally, when you estimate pricing for future holiday season, our advice is to expect surcharges from the Postal Service. And those surcharges will cascade across many carriers, adding anywhere from 25% to 40% increases in shipping per order. So let's recap. Here's a list of what to watch out for: setup fees, SKU maximums, order minimums, DIY onboarding, discount shipping rate bait, and minimum invoice requirements. What should you expect? Expect to pay for inventory, either hourly or by the piece. You'll have pick fees for every order. You should get shipping carrier choices. You might have to pay an item fee for each item after the first one in an order. And you should also get the best rate on the shipping services that you're using. Also, you should expect seasonal surcharges in 2021. And what should you search for? Find somebody that has low storage fees charged by the cubic foot. Find somebody who is regularly updating inventory space so that you're only paying for what you use. You need free or low packaging costs. And you need right-sized services for your needs. automatically scaling up or down as your business does. Any pricing overview should inspire a lot of questions about your special project. I'd like to introduce you to Taylor Gagnon, our sales manager. Connect with us, and Taylor and the team will be able to answer your questions about your business. And the best way to start that conversation is to fill out the quote form on eFulfillmentService.com. Thank you so very much for your attention.